Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So today I want to get the infrastructure done in the garden. The last time we got the silage tarp taken off, and then we got Tim went around the outside and rototilled it, and we also got he dragged it for me, so it's not quite so, you don't sink in quite as deep. So today I want to get this infrastructure for the garden done, which means I want to get the cattle panels up for the pickles and cucumbers, and I want to get I think we're going to do cattle panels for tomatoes too. I think I have enough cattle panels, so let's go get that done. Okay, so far this is what I have done. This is 2-foot section here. This is going to be my perennials that I'm going to put in, and I don't know, you know, part of it's going to be flowers, part of it's going to be raspberries, strawberries, definitely. So after the strawberries or perennials, we're going to have this weed fabric is 4 feet across, and then here we're going to put up, I don't think you can see that from there, these cattle panels and arches for the pickles, so we don't have to be climbing around on the ground looking for pickles. And that will have weed fabric come down the middle of it. So what we're doing right now is going to put up the rest of the cattle panels. I will do 4 of them. 3 of them will be pickles, and 2 of them will be regular, like salad cucumbers. And then after that is going to be tomatoes and peppers. And then in here we have an area marked off. You see that? Can you see that stick? There's the middle and there's the end. This is corn. I always put aside a 12 by 12 foot section, and that's where we'll plant our sweet corn. And then the rest of the garden is, you know, zucchini and beans and all that kind of stuff. Let me give you an update as to where we are at. We got the cattle panel arches done. We decided to only do 4 of them here, and we left space in between, like so. Wait, let me zoom this out a little bit. There we go. In between here, so you can walk through, so you don't have to like walk down to the end. So we did 4. So 3 of these are going to be pickles, and then this one on the end is just going to be like salad cucumbers. This one here. And then in here I'll either put onions, maybe I'll do onions here, or I don't know what I'm going to put there. We'll see. And then this one is for tomatoes. I decided to do these cattle panels as trellises because I had them, and I haven't done this in a long time. Probably been 3 years, maybe 4, since I did this way. Last time I had a lot of tomatoes here, I did the Florida weave, and that works very, very well. But since I had these, I decided to put them up. So yeah, Tim is over there working on the pump, getting the water pump, well pump working. And we went flower shopping today. And these, aren't they pretty? And vegetable shopping. So we got peppers, tomatoes, all that kind of stuff. So now I'm going to work on the rest of the weed fabric, and then I'll get back to you. These are the garden staples that I'm using. It's upside down, but I get it from Menards. So they're 6-inch staples. The box is 1,000 of them, I believe. Yeah, 1,000 pack. And I want to say there was something like $50 somewhere in there. So at the end of the year, when you pull them all out, they look like this. They really get rusted. So you could use these again, but it's just so much easier to put the new ones in, especially for how cheap they are. So that's what I'm using for that. Okay, garden infrastructure done. This will be perennials, pickles and cucumbers. Don't know what I'm putting here yet. Tomatoes, peppers most likely, corn way in the back. I found this tractor tire. It's a 28-inch tractor tire. And thought it would be nice to have something in the center of the garden for like flowers and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And then over here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rows. The rows are like 36 to 40 feet long, somewhere in there. And I gotta come up with what I'm gonna plant in here, plus the corn patch. All right, that's gonna do it. We have water. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'm really glad to have this done. And the next thing is we get to start planting. So until then, see you next time. Happy gardening, everybody. Bye-bye.